Independent School District 721 to order. Please note all board members are present. Denny is on computer, so we are good. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Echo coming from I know. I thought it was a phone at first.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. So, we have action items. The return to work agreement for Superintendent DeBerner. The agreement is a 2-year agreement. It would start July 26th and end on June 30th, July 26th, 2022, and end on June 30th, 2024. Any questions on it? Did you guys have concerns?
Sandy, anything you want to add at all on it?
Yeah, I just think that it's important for everybody to know that Tim's intent was that it would save the district money, and it is saving a little over $30,000. So that's usually superintendents, that doesn't happen. They replace that TRA and other things with other benefits, but Tim did not want to do that. So we're grateful for that.
I'll make a motion to approve as written.
Second.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, vote all those in favor.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Okay, voter levy options.
I just want to make a few comments. I don't have any new information to present tonight. I just wanted to give an update. I have a new financial projection model that's, I was working off a year-old one, so now I have a brand new one to start with as of today. So I'll be doing more projections and have those done next week. Also, you know, Tim is in the process of trying to come up with a recommendation and possibly 2 recommendations for the board to consider. And then we have to have bond counsel and attorney draft the ballot language. And so I have her on tap maybe to do 2 or 3 questions. I don't know, but if we have a couple different options and the board wants to think about it for a couple weeks before the final ballot language is approved, at least we'll have the ballot language there that night. So we're moving ahead with that. And just kind of wanted to know, I mean, I could answer questions, or if the board wishes to have some discussion tonight, very good. If not, then we'll have further discussion on August 1st.
Did you have some new information that kicked off the new recommendation, or were we just working off of an old one? Like, what changed that you did a new?
Yeah, right now I'm working off of the financial planning model that was built a little over a year ago, and I just got an updated one. They brushed it for me. So I have an updated one to work with now. Yep.
Okay.
How far into the future we'll be able to project, I guess?
You can project 5 years into the future.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would like to see, I guess, just kind of seeing if we did, option 1, 2, or 3, whatever, and then roll that out into the future. I think that'll be helpful to see what and how much we actually need. Because I think, for me personally, I think if it's a need and we can address some other expenses as well, I mean, I'm in full support of getting what we need. And so I think that's really important for me to be able to see a projection into the future. And then I can say, okay, here's the numbers we need. What does that mean from a standpoint of per pupil assessment, and then go from there.
Right.
So.
Yep, I'll be working on that starting probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm wrapping up a few things for the audit. We had our preliminary audit today, so.
Okay. Then we have
An approval for the 22-23 elementary school handbook. There's some minor changes throughout the handbook, and they were highlighted for us. Any questions or concerns about those?
No, I'll make a motion to approve the elementary parent handbook.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Passes 7-0. Then we have approval for the 22-23 high school student handbook. There were many changes. Oh,
Yeah. I thought that was Nicole.
Yeah. So I
Let's
don't
just
know.
take a couple seconds then.
Yeah, I just thought, we'll approve it and she'll just walk in the door.
No other action items, right? So that's the last.
Yeah.
Right on the spot when she walks in.
Well, now she's here, so we have to stop talking about her.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So we are just bringing up the approval for the 22-23 high school handbook.
Okay.
So is there anything you want to highlight?
We did make some changes just to our dress standards policy. It was my understanding it hasn't been updated probably since the 90s. And so we actually adopted a model that has been adopted at large comprehensive high schools all over the country. It's much more specific about the types of dress that we would like to see and not see, while at the same time also being more equitable in its language. Typically, dress standards are often enforced in a way that seem to apply more to female or female identifying students. So we took out a lot of the language that was specific to gender. And then we also included some language about when and how dress attire will be enforced if students are in violation of it. So it's really focused on protecting the dignity of students and making sure that we're enforcing it fair and equally for all students.
Nicole, who was involved in helping draft the?
We had some, it was the administrative team and a teacher member as well.
Okay.
Other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the 22-23 high school handbook?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Give it to both.
Get all that?
Time. I don't think we could time it any better.
You can just pick whichever.
All right.
timed it
All
exactly.
those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. And that's it, correct?
Correct.
All right, motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Time is